of this video is to share a faded vision, to let people know what once existed and is still possible. My purpose was to create another way to connect and share the rainbow spirit throughout the year. I began by creating a 14-page online adventure game with web pages and gathering pictures where you could choose what you wanted to go to through links. At that time, it was to give people the experience of wandering trails and stumbling onto different experiences like a real gathering. Then, in 2004, I expanded this idea and announced on Alt Gathering, the news group, that I built a virtual 3D rainbow world in worlds.com. People began by materializing into the world as a totally customizable avatar. There were huge libraries of clothes and body parts and textures that enabled you to create the clothes and attributes you liked. You also had the ability to do many movements and gestures, including dancing, meditating, etc. Some of the structures of the world included a welcome home booth where people could share their timely information. There was also a teepee with a secret back door that led to a hot spring that you could actually dive below the water. There were also NPCs or non-playing characters of a yogi and hippie girl that would talk to you and move if you clicked on them. There was also a peace pole and a center fire to circle around. There was a stage for a talent show. And there were secret doorways and passages that led up to the moon and into the trees, and you could even get outside of the gathering and see pure white space. There was also a hidden subterranean shitter. On one of the walls you could see in the distance was an actual web page that functioned like a message board. The vision was that this world would be a place where people could interact like a chat room, but also see each other in a council around the fire or put on performances on the stage, and also play games. We had to find the hidden mushroom hunt, which was fun. There are a lot of potential applications in a world like this that have yet to be discovered. But sadly, I had to let this vision fade because people weren't willing to pay to use the worlds.com site, and it was taking up too much of my time, and I couldn't get anyone else to help me. But I want to let people know that the virtual rainbow gathering once existed and that I still have these files. But more importantly, I want to inspire people for the future, because I still see the vision, and I can imagine that past rainbow gatherings could be recreated virtually and designed based on the topo gathering maps, and 3D kitchens and peace poles, etc. could be reconstructed by integrating actual pictures, and we could also embed a message board that could link to real videos or music from those gatherings. Maybe someone out there with the ways and means may be willing to pay for and host the world to somehow make it easy and free for all to experience some of the past gatherings, and also create a way to interact in a rainbow way virtually in the now. This would be a living legacy and make these experiences available to people from different times and places. Because we all remember that there are past cultures that there's virtually no trace of how they really existed.